Chapter 3 Season 4 is one of the lowest rated seasons inside of Fortnite, with a community ranking of 4.7 out of 10. So is the season really that bad, or is the season extremely underrated? Well, join me in today's video as we discuss if Chapter 3 Season 4 was a good season or a bad season. Now, in previous seasons throughout Chapter 3, the loot pool was extremely lackluster in my opinion. However, I think Season 4 handled the loot pool perfectly and better than any other season in Chapter 3. The chrome weapons were extremely satisfying to use, with the mechanic of leveling up the rarity as you damage more players with them. Also new this season was the goo gun, which was a weapon that leaned into the wacky nature of Fortnite and was extremely fun to use. Not only were the new items in the loot pool fun, but Fortnite also gave us a nice mix of old weapons in the loot pool throughout Season 4. We had the return of weapons like the SMG, the lever action shotgun, the bolt action sniper rifle, and more. Now, I will admit, the loot pool wasn't all positives, as we had some new additions that I didn't enjoy, like the Cobra DMR and the return of the Ranger shotgun. But overall, the loot pool was a huge part of my enjoyment for Season 4, and I think that it was extremely solid. The introduction of the key system was a welcome change in Season 4. With this new key system, players would collect keys throughout the map, and then use them for chests that required keys. You were also able to unlock vaults using the keys, and this is a feature that I really wish Fortnite would bring back, as I think it's more engaging than the current system that we have with gold. And of course, there are chrome splashes that were introduced within Season 4. Using these splashes, you would turn into a chrome blob that you could use to move around the island. The feature was a welcome change within Season 4, as it helped elevate the gimmick of the chrome theme while also being a very useful item. Although many players think that Chapter 3 Season 4 has one of the worst battle passes in the entire game, I hold a different opinion, as the Paradigm and Spider-Gwen were my favorites from the past, and then of course we also have the Herald, who was a great secret skin that added an intriguing layer to the storyline, being set up as the main villain of the season. And not to mention, I think that this season had some of the best super styles in the battle pass that we had received in some time. So overall, I would say that the battle pass was fairly solid for this season, and it definitely gets a lot more hate than I think it deserves. Now, in my opinion, Season 4 delivered some really solid new POIs to the map. New locations like the Herald Sanctum and Grim Gables not only added to the season's spooky vibe, but it also provided new areas for players to explore within the season. We also can't forget the chrome spreading throughout the map during Season 4, which added an interesting vibe to the season. The chrome spreading throughout the map also caused certain POIs to be suspended in the air. I personally think this was a great idea, as it added a unique twist to the gameplay of Season 4, having fights suspended in the air. Fortnitemares had its moments, but it fell short of delivering a captivating Halloween experience when compared to Fortnitemares events in previous seasons. We had rumors of Freddy Krueger and Stranger Things coming with the event, only to get Rick and Morty the day the event started. Now, we did go on to receive Ash Williams, as well as a POI based off of Evil Dead, so I won't say that all the collabs are bad within the event. The event also had a brand new item with the Howler Claws, which were a pretty cool addition for the Halloween event. However though, for most of the Fortnitemares event, the items were vaulted, taking away from the overall enjoyment of the event. And of course, we had the Fractured live event, which is without a doubt the worst live event that we've ever had inside of the game. The event felt like it was made in Creative 1.0, and didn't feel as special as previous end events that we had, like the Black Hole event and the end event in Chapter 2. Though I don't think it's fair to judge a season that lasted for a couple of months on one event, I do acknowledge that this event certainly hurt the reputation and the overall enjoyment of Chapter 3 Season 4. Events aside, Chapter 3 Season 4 was a very fun season for me, and I do acknowledge that I enjoy it a lot more than the majority of the player base. So I would definitely say that Chapter 3 Season 4 is not a bad season at all, and in fact, it's in my top 10 list of my favorite seasons inside of Fortnite. But of course, that's just my opinion, so let me know yours down in the comments below. But as always guys, until next time, take care and stay twisty.